Hello and welcome to week 8 of Composition 1. This week is a fairly light week in terms of work for due days and reading, but you should be making up for that by doing work on your research narrative. So that's really what I'm going to focus on today. Looking at week 8 in Blackboard, you can see that we only have one reading assignment that's on information literacy, and it's going to talk a little bit about where we find good sources and the importance of using things like our academic databases, which is an important skill for us to learn on this assignment. But also, it's going to touch over plagiarism and source reporting and all those good things that we've touched on in the syllabus as well. But it'll be good for you. This week we have two topic check-ins in addition to a information literacy. So the idea is that right now you're getting some feedback on discussion. I don't remember which one that is, 15 I think, or 14, where you posted some potential topics and you're working on providing feedback for that. For discussion topic 16, that check-in, that check-in, you're kind of officially declaring what you think you want to do. You'll get a little feedback from me. I hope to get that in soon before we get into the research reflection. But we'll also look at on Friday the information literacy, just looking for you to spell it out. Tell me what is plagiarism, why it's not good, how do you avoid it, just so we have that kind of record and it sticks in your mind a little bit. And then discussion 18, we're looking at building a timeline because that's where we want to start with our research narrative, is looking at here's the event, here's where it begins, here's where it ends. This is everything I can put in between. Make sure when you're looking at the research narrative, and I don't have it up here, but if you go into assignments and go into the major writing assignments, you will see the, here it is, research narrative. You can click on this. It talks about the assignment, the main goals, and then examples. So there's 3 decent examples and a video overview of example number 3. So make sure you look at those, and that will help you out as you try to figure out what it is you're trying to do. This is not a difficult paper, so don't overcomplicate it. We're not arguing anything. We are just talking about here's something that happened, here's why it's interesting. That is really it. It's really simple. Show me that you can cite your sources, show me that you can quote, that you can paraphrase and integrate those sources into your paper, and you'll be good. Other little things to touch up on, that what we call housekeeping stuff, is that I have graded your restaurant review and your critiques, so you'll be able to see those. If you go into major writing assignments and you go into where it says critique, go down to critique 2 years. If you click on view complete, it'll take you to turn it in, and it's not going to show you this, but it will show you your screen and you will be able to look at your grades. Some of you already have. I can check to see if you've looked at your paper. I do recommend you doing that. You are able to revise this critique. A lot of you did a decent job. Some of you, if you got below an 85, which in this case would be 42 out of 50, you are welcome to revise this paper. I gave you some comments. There's feedback within the paper and a little paragraph of overall feedback followed by the grading rubric so you can see what we are looking at. As always, I'm happy to meet with you online via Zoom during my office hours or any other time by appointment in order to discuss the paper. So again, my office hours are right up here. You click this and you can meet with me. It's beneficial. I think it's good for me as well because I get to feel like I'm actually teaching instead of just talking to the internet. So that's what we're doing for this week. If you have questions, please contact me. Otherwise, have a great week.